Marvel and Power Rangers used to be tight. Like this. They used to be twins. That's not what it is. Go best friend. We killing them. Or should I say destroying? Because Power Rangers are not allowed to say killing. If you were alive in the 90s, you would have seen these Power Rangers X-Men clothing items. Look, they got the Red Ranger and Cyclopses here. Why don't they sell these anymore? We got one for the Blue Ranger and Wolverine. There was also a collab with the Green Ranger and the Beast. Not Mr. Beast. That's a different type of Beast. They also had a lot of different like team-up t-shirts and sweaters with multiple members too. These looked super cool. And the reason for this was mostly because the X-Men animated series was being co-produced by Saban, the people who make Power Rangers. In the X-Men episode Juggernaut Returns, we see the Juggernaut pursuing the X-Men Blackbird jet, and they would land on a studio recording a Power Ranger-esque type show. I feel like they had the power to like put the Power Rangers actually in there, they just didn't do it. These heroes also had like circles on their chests too where the power coin was supposed to be. Not show accurate, but definitely toy accurate. But another crossover was actually Marvel with their own series of Power Ranger comics. It's weird because like a few years earlier, Marvel also bought over the term of Super Sentai and Tokusatsu over to the US. Stan Lee and their team at Marvel worked with Toei, the Japanese people who make Super Sentai, to make a Japanese Spider-Man. Hold on. Look at this, everybody. It's a Spider-Man bobblehead. Hold on. It's unboxing time. You know, sometimes I buy stuff because I'm just like, maybe I can use this for a video. What was I gonna use a Japanese Spider-Man bobblehead for? Not much. Cool art in the back though. Little mini review in the video. Comes with a little card. Cool. And look. Minutes of fun. Did you know Spider-Man in this show was called the Emissary of Hell and used guns? Fun fact. Marvel was actually also like co-producing some of the earlier Super Sentai series too. So hey, from the makers of Leather Boy and 3D Man, here are the Marvel Comics version of Power Rangers. Hey! Yo, what's up everybody, it's Este here, and this story takes us back to 1995. Power Rangers was in the height of its fame. They just got their own feature-length movie. And since Saban already had this relationship with Marvel for the X-Men show, they actually teamed up with Marvel Comics to release a novelization, a comic book novelization of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. It was basically a retelling of the movie, from the skydive scene to the whole Ninja Quest part and the Megazord battle. But hey, at least it looks better here than it does in the movie. What is that? Abomination. Also, it's fun looking at these old comic books because I can also look at old comic book ads. Look at Combo Man. He's just a mix of all these Marvel heroes. Also, I used to like combos, the pepperoni ones. When I grew up and matured, they became mid. Sorry, combos. There was also a photo comic version released, which I guess the only difference was that they're photos from the movie. But besides the movie jump-starting the relationship with Marvel, moving on to their actual Power Rangers comic book series, it was called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Ninja Rangers. And it started around the time season 3 of the show aired in September of 1995. But be warned, fellow viewers, this isn't really a Power Rangers comic, this is a comic about the Ninja Rangers. Yeah, you know the season 3 gimmick where they lost their powers, got new ones, but they also got a new like suit that wasn't a Power Ranger suit, it was like a cloth robe. Ninja Ranger power now. It was also a 2-in-1 comic with the VR Troopers. Remember the part of VR Troopers where they would go to the VR world and they would get bootleg Power Ranger helmets on? I thought that was funny. Anyways, moving on, the first comic made it important that you know that this featured the White Ranger, everyone's fave. And surprisingly, something you notice about these comics is that they face issues much more deeper than one seen in the show, and also face a lot more scary monsters too. Like how Tommy's friend Mike was being bribed by 2 gamblers to throw the basketball game in Angel Grove. Lord Zed would take notice of this and make 2 shark gangsters who smoke cigars. Tommy would go to save the day, but not as being a Power Ranger, because this is a Power Rangers comic, but by being Tommy, by talking to Mike. He would record the gamblers' conversation from them to back off, and by the time he finally transforms into the White Ninja Ranger, he does one kick to these sharks, and that's it. Comic book over. Then after the Power Rangers comic would move on to the VR Troopers comic book, which takes up half of the amount of pages here. And in my opinion, I'm not really going to cover the VR Troopers thing that much because it's just not interesting at all. The art style, I'm not really messing with it. I guess I can see why this Power Rangers comic is focused on the Ninja Rangers, because you can see the expression of the Rangers' faces. When you look at the VR Troopers, you're just seeing suits. Badly drawn suits. Every time. What is that, bro? Are you off perkies? Comic question of the day though. If the Power Rangers could cross over with any superhero team or singular person, who would it be? Let me know in the comments down below and leave a like to lock in your answer. 1,500 likes and I'll do more videos just like this one. You know the drill. VR Troopers aside, it's just also fun looking at these old ads. Look at this one about Levi's. Like, can you match the guitar with the fit of the jeans? It's low-key. Also, a Power Rangers magazine. Does anybody you know have any information about this Power Rangers magazine? Let me know in the comments or DM me on my Twitter, Don Fuego. I would love to learn more. Issue 2 of the comics featured a story featuring the Pink Ranger and the Yellow Ranger, which had Kimberly and Aisha going shopping, well, mostly Kimberly, with nearly 100 outfits. Lord Zed would see this, and he would transform all the people in the fitting rooms into actual monsters. Capitalism monsters. All about consume, consume, keep buying, keep buying. Propaganda. And the girls are like, no, 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 let's not morph against all these monsters, which is probably the most monsters we've ever fought. Let's not call Zordon. Let's not call the guys. No Power Rangers. Ninja Ranger power now. No. No! They still beat him though. Power Rangers aside though, when are they gonna make a comic about you guys? The E-Squad, the best squad in YouTube history. Subscribe with the notification bell to join the E-Squad today. I'll bring Spider-Man with me too. No, I won't. E-Squad comment of the day. Leave a funny comment down below. Put E-Squad in it and you might be in the next video. I love you. I'm out. It wasn't until issue 3 where we got the full team of Rangers, and they still ain't become Power Rangers. They would fight against the Power Rangers, and Evil won. Because you demanded it. I don't know who demanded it. The Power Rangers versus the Dark Rangers. There's some very apocalyptic earthquakes happening on Earth with sharks and all, and also a volcano is there too. But no, Lord Zed is watching and seems to have found the Tiger Zord, even though it was destroyed in season 3. So he decides to make a team to bond to these Zords, the new team of Dark Rangers, because we all know how the first one went. What can go wrong? Spoiler alert, not a lot went wrong actually. What's so funny is that these criminals would, you know, be from different countries and all, and when they got these powers, they're like, whoa, we speak English now, that's cool. And Lord Zed's like, no, the real gift is this, the Thunder Zords, which were also destroyed in season 3, but they came out the ground. They're alive now. So the Ninja Rangers pull up with the Ninja Megazord and fight the Thunder Megazord in some weird design thing. We're facing some VR Trooper-itis on this one, because why does it look like that? The Tiger Zord pulls up. Tommy's like, oh no, we gotta stop the Tiger Zord. But then it would combine with the Thunder Megazord to make the Mega Tiger Zord, and then it would fly into space. I'm not joking. The end of this comic has the Mega Tiger Zord, or the Mega Thunder Tigers, or whatever you call it, fly into space. And the Rangers are like, whoa, where is it going? That's it. That's the end. I really can't wait to see how issue 4 continues the story. Issue 4 has Goldar attack the city with Tenga warriors. Wait, that's it? There's no continuation with the story? Okay, I got it. Hey, the Frog Zord is purple now. Also, the people are blaming the Power Rangers for the city damage that doesn't happen because of them. And then the Rangers prove that they're the good guys. Haven't they been saving the world for a few years now? This was a weird issue, but we got cool illustrations of the Rangers fighting the Tengas. I will say that, and the Zords. It looks cool. It looks cool. That's the least thing I gotta say. The last issue of this series has one Marvel villain, that being when Lord Zed controls a little girl to become a monster. Not any monster, a Marvel name monster, the Weather Witch. I love that. She drowns a dog and kills families. It kills hundreds. Literally deep stuff. And she whoops the Rangers so easily. She does it all by herself, but no, the Power Rangers know how to save the day. They pull up with the Falcon Zord, get the Mega Falcon Zord out there, and slashes a tornado in half, and that stops her. Thanks, Tommy. And just like that, the problem is solved and the girl is back. But I think the dog is still dead. And also the tens of people she injured, and maybe some who died. Anyways, there's a to be continued moment here as an advertisement for a Masked Rider comic book. Yeah, Masked Rider. Zordon basically tells the Rangers to fight on Earth while Dex goes to space and help his planet Edenoi. Okay, let's talk about it. So the first issue of Masked Rider was a crossover in a way with the Power Rangers to basically introduce the Masked Rider to the comic book world. They also did that in the show to introduce Masked Rider as the TV show. And they only had one issue of this Masked Rider book. But why? Well, basically Marvel lost the license to Power Rangers and just, you know, they ceased production on this comic book line. It wouldn't be a few decades until, you know, Boom Comics would pick it up and make Shattered Grid and make awesome stuff. Boom made the Power Rangers crossover with TMNT and Justice League. We never saw Marvel cross them over with the X-Men. I'm still mad about that. However, this Masked Rider comic is pretty cool because it's not split with some BS VR Trooper story. It's a full comic book about the Masked Rider, which is something the Power Rangers should have gotten. Why didn't you combine Masked Rider with VR Troopers? I know, it wouldn't sell as much. These illustrations are actually pretty cool in this Masked Rider. We get a lot of cool different situations with different like lighting involved. We see the Masked Rider go into space. We even get some Ninja Ranger action in here too. Also, the cover lies to us because it shows Power Rangers where there's no Power Rangers in here. That's my nitpick of the day. The only Power Rangers we've seen in this comic books are evil and in space somewhere. Ferbus is here too, by the way. El Ferbus. Also, a scary rhino looking monster is in here too. More nightmare fuel for the kids. It has a nice mecha battle with the Ninja Megazord 2, which I pretty much liked. And also Zordon and Alpha get to show up here because, you know, Alpha's from Edenoi 2. Connect that part together as well. We even see a lot of Masked Riders different forms get some love here too. They really pulled out all the stops here. It's cool to see both the Power Rangers and the Masked Rider live in the same world. I wish they did that a little bit more in the show. But other than that and its anime odd looking ending, that was the end of the Marvel Comics reign over the Saban shows. Very interesting. Like, I can't say it wasn't interesting. I haven't read the Boom comics that much, so I don't know how much of those comic books go into topics that the Marvel comics did. Reading through all these different comic books and just seeing how they tapped into the Power Rangers universe and combining with the Marvel like writing. Also, this is funny, when they put credits for like the cast of the comic book, they would do a little pun to it. So like for the Kimberly Aisha one, they had Ninja Rider, Ninja Penciler, Ninja Inker, Ninja Letter. Actually, this isn't funny. Interesting though. This is intriguing. I don't know, it's just like a little time capsule in history, especially when you're looking at all those other 90s ads that they were doing with the Marvel comics. It's definitely a point in Power Rangers history I think everybody should read. And actually, you could read it because Boom Comics actually re-released these Marvel comics as part of a big MMPR archive a few years ago. So if you missed out on these Marvel comic books, I recommend go checking it out. Support the Boom Studios archive release. And I want to know from you guys, have you checked out these Marvel comics, Power Rangers back in the 90s, or have you read them recently in the archives? Let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what issue is your favorite. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys have a great and amazing day. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, ddonfuego. I'm also on Instagram, not Donfuego. I love you guys so much. Stay awesome, everybody. Bye!